Hey, what's going on? Strat Soldier here for the weekend shift bonus vid. Hey, what's going on? Hey, this was a great week for trading and it ended with some profit taking on Friday. So if you know the strat, you knew where to go, you knew how to get in, you knew how to get out. If you did not, you don't know how to, how do I get in? How do I get out? What do I do this? Hey, go check out thestratsoldier.com, all right? That's where I got webinars, I got one-on-one sessions, I got a couple courses. And if you don't know anything about trading at all and you just want to get in and how do I even start, check out my ebook From Zero to Trading. Let's look at some charts. All right, let's do it. This is how I see my charts. This is the month, the week, the day, and the 60. This is the SPY S&P 500, and this is the easiest way to see what is going on in the market as a whole. All right, there's 500 stocks in here, and this shows you pretty much what everybody else is doing. All right. A lot of people are, using a lot of complicated methods to include scanners on trying to see what's trending and what's the market doing. Just go to the SPY. All right, right now we got buyers on the month. We're finally trending on the month. You've been watching these videos, these short videos. We've been trading sideways. We're finally starting to trend up. Here's your weeks. All right. We took some profits. Let me switch this over. This is my daily. This should be my daily chart. I was over there doing the weekend shift, and here's my daily charts, just trending up. Okay, here's your 60s taking profits. Now I want to show you something. There's a lot of people out here that only look at daily charts and they're saying, "Oh, there's no way SPY can keep going. It's done. This thing is done." Hey, look at it. Look, see, told you it's done. There it is. It's reversing. I told you this is done. Come on now. People that only look at daily charts, they can, it's at the top right of their screen and they're saying, okay, it's over. Come on, seriously. Even if they zoom all the way back because they're looking for a cup and handle, they're looking for their rounding, at the bottom of the, support line because they're looking for their patterns. Even if they zoom it all the way out, to see what's going on here, they're going to say, well, the all-time highs is 462. That's it. There's no way it can trade any higher than that. 462. We're going to be at all-time highs again. No, that's not true at all. That's not true at all. Why isn't it true? Because if you look at bigger time frames, let's go to the monthly chart. Go to the monthly chart. We got a lot more to go. We got so much more to go. All right. The actual high, all-time highs is 480. 480. You can't even zoom back that far. All right, 480. That's what we're really looking for. All right. So get in here with the strat. Learn how to look at these other time frames. You should have all this stuff up. The month, the week, the day, and the 60. There's a lot of people using that script at the bottom of their screen that shows you time frame continuity, but it only shows you even here on TrendSpider. We got our smart trade checklist up here. It shows you green on the month, green on the week, red on the day, and red on the 65-minute chart. That's what they like to look at in TrendSpider. But what I'm trying to emphasize is that, yes, this shows you the color of the chart, and this shows you the color of the chart, but it doesn't show you what's really happening on the chart. Because next week, we're more than likely going to go 2-2 reversal down on the daily. It's going to be a short week next week. The market's closed on Monday, and the market is more than likely going to open up at 439. If it opens up at 439, that's going to be an inside day. Excuse me, that's going to be an inside week. All right? If it just opens up and doesn't go anywhere, where it's at, that's going to be an inside week. Okay? Inside week. Now, your little script indicator at the bottom of your screen is going to show that the week is red. If you're a day trader, that maybe that's all you need. I just need to know the week's red so I can get these puts. But for swing traders, you're like, okay, what's the market really doing? It's just inside week. No reason to panic. Let's see what they do. All right, let's let them take their profits, and then let's see if we continue the primary trend of the highs. All right, that little script indicator is not going to show you inside week. It's not going to. You need to be able to look at all these time frames. If you're not looking at all 4 time frames because you don't have the charting software upgrade, some charting softwares, they want you got to go like the higher tier to get all 4 charts. And you don't have that, at least click through the charts. All right. If you, at a minimum, you need to at least have 2 charts up. You need to have the 60-minute chart and the daily chart. And in the pre-market, you want to look at the month, the week, the daily, and the 60 to see what we're really doing in the trend. We identify the trend and we trade the trend, okay, in the Strat. You can see here it was consolidating. Now it's trending to the highs. Dow Jones not doing so hot. Not doing so hot at all. Still trading sideways. You got a little bit of move to the highs. That's good. 2-2 reversal back up on the weeks, but Dow Jones not doing the best. QQQ, they are moving back up into QQQ. I drew the sub trend, just a sub try to show that a little bit more, emphasize that. But they are moving back to the highs. But there's still more room to go. There's still more. But wait, there's more. We took out 372. The next one's 402. Oh my gosh. 402. I used to say it all the time. Back here, QQQ, they hate you. Now they're coming back in the tech. All right, they're coming back in the tech. They're coming back in the growth stocks. And we got a lot more to go. We have so much more to go. So don't let anybody tell you that you're done. You should have got in already. You missed it all. No, you did not. You did not miss it all. Let's look at the sectors real quick. I always go through the sectors. XLU with utilities. This is a defense stock. Not a lot of, we do have some buying in here. You can see how it's trapped in the mother bar here on the months, trading sideways. This is where they hide their money. So we will see what they want to do here. XLU retail, XLU, XRT, XLU utilities. I said the wrong thing. I got caught up on my words. XLU is utilities. XRT retail. All right, let's see. XRT retail. Here's your broad information on the month. Finally, 2-2 reversal back up on the month. Let's see if they can bring it all the way back in through here. Here's your last 3 weeks, and then you had a nice 3-2 up on these days that kept pushing it up, but it wasn't really a strong trend. You see they keep selling. You know what I mean? Look at that. Outside 60 to the downside. XRT retail having a tough time. XLE with the energies. XLE energies inside month right now, but there's some buyers in there. Inside week for this last week was inside week. You can see their days just trading sideways. That's important to notice that stuff. Is it trending? No, it's trading sideways, okay? Trading sideways. And you can see that right here. It was trading sideways, and it's reconfirmed by the week, all right? And we're also seeing that on the month. Trading sideways, okay? So there's not a lot of, here's your 60s. All right, that reconfirms your inside day. That's here. So it's a lot easier to see that this thing's about to go 2-1-2 reversal down, but we know inside weeks can go either way. They can go down or they can go up. So we will see what they want to do in XLE. Speaking of seasonality a little bit on the weekend shift, it's summertime's coming up. I think the official day of summer's already hit. And seasonality when it comes to energies, usually energies trend in the highs in the summertime. All right, you see those gas prices start to rise in the summertime. So we'll see. Biotech was doing pretty good, and then they started hitting them pretty hard on this week, these last few days. Okay, so biotech's a lot closer to going 2-2 reversal down on the week. People ask me all the time, how come you don't go with XIIB? How come you don't go with a different retail, a different ETF? Rob talks about Labu, so I use Labu. But you see your months here, all right? Go into anything in biotechs and see if you can find anything that's reversing to the downside. You can work that. XLV, healthcare, all right? A lot closer to going 2-2 reversal back down. That's a nice shooter on the daily for next week. But like I said earlier, it's a lot closer to opening up inside week. All right? There's only 3 ways anything can trade. Scenario 1, inside bar. Scenario 2, up. Scenario 2, down. All right? Either take out either side of previous range, or scenario 3 takes out both sides of previous range. So right now we're looking for, on Tuesday, a 2-2 reversal down on the day. But it's still inside week. So let's see what they want to do here. What's the magnitude on this? The magnitude on the daily is 101 from 132 down to 130. What's that bring that week down to? 130, 130, 12, about right here. Okay, so if that happens, yes, it will be a 2-tier reversal down on the week, on the day, but that's still inside week. That's still inside week. Okay. We'll talk about, if that happens, we'll talk more about what we're looking for. Okay. But with the strat, you can do that. With the strat, you can look at this and go, okay, we get a 2-tier reversal down. That's a scenario 2. You know, if that happens, looking at the ranges, what could it do? It'll probably look something like this. You know, it'll probably look similar to this thing. You know, where do I want to be? How do I want to be there? You know, this is not about predicting. This is about looking at the actual scenarios and going, okay, you know, here's my trading plan. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going long on this. How do I want to stay in this thing if it does this, or is it time to get out? You know, you can start making some decisions. XLP with the consumer staples, buy some cereal. It's inside month. We do have some buyers on the week. Let's see if that continues. Again, like everything else, they were taking profits pretty hard on Friday. Let's see if they go 2-2 reversal down on the daily on Tuesday. We are closed on Monday. Let's see if they go 2-2 reversal down. 2-2 reversal down on the daily. And yeah, not totally getting killed. If this thing goes all the way down to 410, you can mark it on your weekly chart. 410, about right there. That's not, I mean, that's, you know, that's going to be a red week, but it's not completely getting killed. It's not way down in here. All right, it's not completely destroying XLP. XLK with tech. XLK with tech. It looks exactly like QQQ. Again, reconfirming that they are buying this thing. They're getting in. They are getting in. All right. Now, is this at all-time highs on the tech ETF? We got a little bit more. You got to get to 177.15, and you can say this ETF's at all-time highs. You have to drill down into the holdings and look at everything else. Let's look at Tesla. Tesla is finally moving up. TSLA. Tesla. All right. People that looking at daily charts saying it's time to take profits. There's no way. Look at all these weeks. Tesla's been going up. It's got to start going down. You know, see, there's a shooter. Told you. There it is. It's going to do it. But look at the months. No reason to get out. Okay? Especially if you got in at 205. All right? Now, it could reverse. It could do some corrective activity on the week. On the days and the weeks. All right? You don't want to hold losing positions. But the next target on the month is 314. It took all these guys out all at once. All right? The next target's 314. Actually, 313 on my screen. Okay? All right? Trade accordingly, and then according to the trend. All right? All right? So that's the kind of stuff you want to look at. You want to look at all 4 time frames. You want to be able to trade the trend. All right? You want to trade the trend. This is the Strat Soldier. Again, if you don't know anything about trading and this is your first time seeing all this and you're like, how do I get in? Check out my ebook, From Zero to Trading. That's at thestratsoldier.com. It comes with a bonus vid. And if you're having problems with entries, exits, how to stay in the trade, you can look at my execution course over at thestratsoldier.com. My execution course, that's where I talk about that. And then my Strat trade checklist. We don't just take every reversal on the screen. We look at what is going on in the charts. What's my time frame continuity? Where am I at in the broadening formation? Okay, I talk about that in the Strat trade checklist course with insights on time frame continuity. Okay, and we're gonna have a lot more coming to you soon. We got the webinar for June 15th went great. We got the next one coming up on June 28th, June 28th. And I got a one-on-one session scheduled for the 29th. If anybody wants to grab it, it's only for one person, all right? Get in there. Those webinars are also for only 10 people at a time. That's how I can keep engaged with you. You can engage with me, all right? It's a small group session, and we have a good time doing it. So get in there. There's already it's 10 slots. as soon as I posted it overnight, 2 people bought it already. All right, so there's only like 8 slots left. So get in there, don't miss your opportunity. All right, so this is the Strat Soldier for the weekend shift bonus vid. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for all your support. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.